Yo guys, welcome back to another YouTube live stream. It's me, mrjayowhy. Hope you're having a awesome day. Right, okay, how are we all doing? Okay, stream title today is what are you rating season 3? Now we've had a lot of discussion. A lot of people think good, a lot of people think bad. But when you're rating a season, do you rate like releases as well? Like, do you count Reload as part of the season 3's arc or not? I mean, when you think about chapter 5, but then when you say about chapter 5, you go, oh, the metaverse ruined it. Well, you're just talking about chapter 5 as a season, no? Or do you, when season 1 came out, do you also connect? I don't know. I don't know. Right, let me just change that to that. And then we are good to go. Right, chat, let's have a quick look at the item shop, see if there's anything, any hidden gems, I suppose. I'm still actually loading in. It's taken ages to load in. Ages. But good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world today, and whatever you are doing. It is Sunday, the 30th of June, I think. Well, my time. I guess it could be the 31st or the 1st. No, is there 31 days in June? Oh, it's 1324. Interesting. Nice. Right. Guys. Oh my god, Fortnite's fallen off. 100,000 players. Oh my god, Reload's fallen off. No. 269,000. 68,000 playing Zero Build at the moment. Yikes, chat. Yikes. Right, do. Oh my god, I'll try and play Reload Joe No Fill. Crazy chat. Oh, this is not probably getting sent out, is it? Because of the nightmare what happened yesterday. Where's my Discord? Alright, this is a short... Might have messed up the ratio. Carnage, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How are you today, man? Right, okay. Where's my bit? YouTube analytics at everyone. Okay. Dean, how's it going? Right, I'm really not gonna go tilted when I'm solo queuing in this game. That'd be crazy. Also got to remember I do hit the ground a lot quicker. Right. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Right. See what we can get out of this. How long have I been live for? 3.5 minutes. I liked and subs. Let's go. Thank you very much. No one land it. If you think someone would land it, how do you want me to spot then to land endures? I've got to remember other people are going to be a bit more aggressive than me. Just got to be aware. Be aware. Maybe hide. Maybe that's what we should be doing. Batsy, how's it going? We take the med kit. I've got the inventory now. Oh. Don't mind if I take that, do you? Monica, happy birthday. Thanks for the 3 likes, chat. Come on, let's get a quick 10 likes. Come on. If you are enjoying the stream, make sure to hold that button down, and that should like the stream. Damn. That's kind of sad. A good 7 out of 10 you rate in season 3. Nice. When you count season 3, do you count the game modes that were released in season 3? Or do you put it as a chapter 5 thing, or do you just have that as its own separate thing? I re. Just about alive. Season itself, okay. You know what? This is not easy with solos. Oh my god, I am dead. Yeah, see? That's, I don't know how you meant to play this game solos. They're a little just... No concern about their morality. Same season will be remembered as a season they brought reload, not the things that they try to do. Yeah, you're probably going to have that. I was listening back to one of my videos about why Chapter 5 will fail, and the video is about 7 months old. And honestly, everything I said in there was kind of true. I mean, Fortnite should be awarded for changing their, for changing their game, but you also have this issue where many people want the game to stay simplistic, and there might be an argument for that, because the argument I made there was one I've already mentioned thousands of times at this point, but about the Chapter 4 gameplay, how they wanted vaults, this weather stations, loot house, and it's like it's a certain way you have to play the game. I feel like while the season was very exciting at the start of the season, it was very much like it would have been like grab, one of the mythics, boss's car, drive it, win game. And that, for some, that can be boring after a while, but even initially can be very, I don't know, just... There is an argument for the game being just simple. Back to basics sort of thing. But I'm not saying OG. I can have new weapons, new stuff, but I mean just generally standard BR. So you get involved straight away? I don't know. Maybe that might be a better idea. If that cars mods are going to be in every season now, it'll be Warren. I don't know. You can remove it. Okay, whatever. Everyone ranked, everyone just sits in cars at endgame. Yeah, because you know that's the gameplay they've created. So you are going to have that issue. You're going to have that issue. Julie, how's it going? Yeah. Say about weapon attachments, I guess they've been in for a while now. I guess they'll probably be in now for the rest of the chapter. Which, of course, isn't long, to be fair, November. Well, OG. Cool. Well, the times I played, fought without the cars and they got destroyed, but it was fun. I'm cracked. I'm insane at this game, chat. Yeah. Okay, someone's a World Warrior one. Damn, we could have been brothers if I didn't take it off. Only yesterday. We could have been brothers. We could have been friends. Okie dokie. Right. Well. Thanks for 5 likes, chat. 5 away from 10. Sure, there might be a few of you who haven't hit the like button yet. A few of you may have not even subscribed. People are still not going here, which is crazy. Okay. Apart from last minute. Fortnite really doesn't understand physics. Jasmine, how's it going? Feeling what? Oh, I forgot to check my other thing. Right, can we have some good loot down here? That would be rather nice. Just farm this as I'm healing. Or car's on its way. That might be coming towards me. Just take some nitro. Ooh! Boss is being attacked. Okay. Did they die? Talk about getting cars. It's kind of the stress of reload. It's just too much. Nah, I get it. It's a little bit stressy, a little bit sweaty. Just ignore I've done that. Right, okay. I think they got the message. Any more? For any more. Oh, that's a bit of a waste of fizz. I could just drove up here, couldn't I? It's a galaxy skin. Wait, even bots are buying mobile phones? Crazy. Okay. Crazy that there's a guy overhead who could just get cracked, but they decided to now retreat. Just outplayed. Just outplayed. No, had nothing to do with the car, just outplayed. Don't really need ammo, I just need the loot house. Loot house? Oh, Lloyd, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. It has been a while. Right, we need a repair box or just get to a gas station, I suppose. Oh, that fight up there seems rather interesting. Oh. Okay, that almost kind of got me killed, I'm not going to lie. Last season? Oh, I've enjoyed it. You know, very controversial season, as I don't know. You're probably aware. But no, I've been enjoying it. Okay, so you want to get to blowing up the gas station. More than that. Right. Let's get a bit of that. Let's make sure these guns are reloaded. Right, I did hear fighting over here. Can't play. I'm just doing solos at the moment, man. But welcome, Malik, to the stream. How was your day? Right, if we like can find someone. There's some builds up here. Very bot-looking builds. A zone is coming in. Fighting to our east. So what you do? Rocket League it. That's it. Little spin. Right. I finished high school on Friday. I got lost of my days ever since. I keep thinking today's Monday. I have no idea, bro. That's what happens when you get older. Just days just blend. Oh wow, that could have hit me hard. Oh, hello. I'm after you, bro. Better start arranging your funeral, Mr. Beast. Right. Any other people? Seven in limbs this game. Probably just gonna die in the most silly way. Oh, hello. What you do is prematurely get to the other seat, get my gun out, hit them 44, just like that. Eliminate them. Find out who they were shooting at originally. And turns out to be no one, so you get back in. Reload guns. And we continue driving. Right. Oh, fighting. This is probably for a medallion, yeah. Get out of the car. Hit him. Kill him. Hit him. No. It's just under the brow of that hill. Just underneath it. Was there someone there? No. fighting to our west. Oh, exactly back where we were, really. Not really, bro. Not really. What? Okay, let's go this way. Don't know what happened to the original shooting I was seeing. That thing is actually ridiculous. Oh, I've been marked. Why can't I hear their footsteps? Damn! Oh my god. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead to an NPC, basically. That would hit stupidly hard. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That NPC completely threw my whole game. That NPC just completely threw my whole game. See, stupid, uncontrollable stuff like that. One AFK NPC player has completely ruined my game. Maybe that's comeuppance, maybe that's just thingy, but that's ridiculous. That is silly, ridiculous, stupid. Oh no, I'm just doing solos at the moment. Well, I keep seeing people comment on this stupid circle thing, and it's like this is scientifical thing. This is something called. Oh my god! I keep seeing this everywhere now, and it's like you do know this is scientific. There's no way around this. This is normal human behavior. Where's my display capture? Do I not have it on there? There's no way I don't have it on there. So I keep seeing this. Prophecy foretold of this happening. A new season drops. Everyone enjoys the game. A few weeks go by. Everyone starts getting bored. Everyone starts complaining. Hype for new season starts. The prophecy foretold. Oh, wise Fortnite circle. How you always been correct. Let's comment. This circle sucks. This season is still fun as hell. Nerf cert, but they not as bad as what people are. I don't think they ruined the season, but they did hurt it. But it's still super fun. The weapons they add. I mean, this is not the Fortnite circle. This is scientific fact. This is a scientific equation, basically. Oh wait a minute. Where's my? Oh my god. Do I got? Sorry, I didn't realize it didn't have my. Okay, well that's stupid. So every time I go on this, I'm gonna have to say which. Okay, yeah, okay, okay, whatever. Why did it change? What? Okay, whatever. Okay. Reload is. I'm really enjoying Reload. What the hell is that glider? Not glider, contrail. I only dropped it because players were leaving the game. I don't think players were leaving the game. Still had like 400,000 concurrent on BR. I think that's... It's just a lot more to it than that. I feel like they did it because many players want that feel. I don't think it's a bad game mode to add. But to say the game was falling off and dying is a... I had OG coming in, what, 4 or 5 months? 2 popular YouTubers almost left it. Who? I only played it once. My teammate was AFK. It was stupid. You've got to give it a bit more than a chance in one game. You can't really fairly grasp something after one try. That's just an unfortunate teammate to have. Sound, how's it going? Thanks for loving my videos. Appreciate it. It's crazy that people complain about this season about movement, and movement was changed on the last update. Many people haven't actually noticed it. Running is more consistent. Oh wow, wow. Also, sound is crazy inconsistent. Movement is mid. I don't think that's the case. In what sense is it mid? If you say in the sense that it should be how it was, have you watched Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 gameplay? It is the most jarring thing ever. It is so jarring. To watch a Chapter 2 gameplay, it is jarring. Oh my god, why are you just walking? Why? It's annoying. If you're talking about movement, I mean movement in terms of the actual player movement, not movement isn't movement's kind of crazy now. I feel like they need to bring it back. But I mean movement is in terms of the actual player movement. Like 2 things were changed. The running animation was changed last update. No one hardly noticed it, and the building animation was changed. No one hardly noticed that either. But this season is big. When I said movement, I meant the actual movement animation of the character. Movement is so bad. What, Chapter 2? Watch a Chapter 2 gameplay, even Chapter 3, because I think sliding didn't come in until Season 3. Watch it. Yeah, it's unwatchable. It's actually physically unwatchable. I couldn't go back to that gameplay. I couldn't, like... I'm just like, why is this person just not... One, sliding, climbing walls... Doing this, doing that, it's weird. Chapter 4, Season 1, Shockwave Hammer, best movement. Well, you're clunky when you're building, you're saying. I mean, I feel like you've always been a little clunky when building. I don't know. I feel like that's a really tedious thing to go for. Oh, it is what it is. Skins are expensive. Thanks for the 10 likes, chat. Like, it's funny because Fortnite, everyone says Fortnite should go back to how they were, but then Reload proves that the two things can actually coexist. Because, ironically, it's a new way of playing Fortnite, the old way, but with a new movement. So it's like, oh, I don't know. I look at other people's skins and they have Peter Griffin or some sweaty skin. Peter Griffin ain't much now. Oh, I forgot to dip into the water. Oh, I should be alright. I should be alright. Isak, how's it going? Oh, I'm probably gonna get copyrighted. Even though I got muted audio. Bro, forgot about full damage. Oh my god! One thing I think we can all agree on, just get NPCs out of the game. How is an NPC pushing me that consistently? It's ridiculous. Where was even the shots coming from, by the way? I was getting hit by someone behind, though. Oh. NPCs need to go. They need to go. They need to go. They need to go. They need to go. Do you prefer this movement over the old one? As per play animations, I feel like it's a little bit better. I'm not that in tune to it to go, oh my god, this is so off-putting though. My NPC's OP. Terry, game over. Quash face, cry face, laugh face. Nice. They should give us a option for animations. They can't. You got to say consistent across the board with animations in a BR. Can't have different animations for different people. Majority of them don't change you by much, but I mean, I thought you just need to keep it the same across the board. Is this customs? No, it's just solos at the moment. Just chatting in solos. What even is that? Some skins just look weird with new animations. Like what? The more I play Reload, I hate Chapter 5 more. Felicity Fish. What are you wearing Felicity Fish? No. I don't know. Well, one thing I've noticed about Reload playing it is the hit scan is... It's a whole issue, the hit scan versus bullet drop argument, but I was hitting some crazy things I just don't feel like you should be hitting. I don't really know what the argument is being made for either or either. Like, aren't some people control... It's mostly controller players, I feel like, who don't like the bullet drop. Because I understand that. But give me hit scan, I'm going to be better. I don't get it. Honestly, this season, I feel like every argument has like 5 or 6 different narratives, and it's honestly just hard to follow each narrative at this point. Who the hell landed on my thing? Oh my god, go away. To be honest, I have chapter 5, the first one. Yeah, chapter 5, season 1. Good season, to be fair. Like, it's where the layout of the battle pass changed and wasn't... I honestly don't... Rarities. I feel like rarities have been obsolete for years. I get how it makes your locker maybe look cleaner, but in terms of the actual relationship with the battle pass... Honestly, rubbish. You all get them in the same battle pass. In relation to what you're looking at, that makes no sense. Oh wait. Oh, okay, I'm fighting an NPC now. Oh, okay, I thought I had a shotgun. Oh my god, go away! That was like, it has been the same for 3 years. I think it just means in terms of rarity. Wait, you can hear me. I don't like the laser gun. That's got a distinct pattern. Oh, I just don't feel like Fortnite players like bullet drop or just like a little bit more detailed gun patterns. Chat, I'm going for break for 2 seconds. Leave you with some music. Right. Where's the music? Oh, can't you hear the music? Right, hold on. Right, chat. Just doing solos, mate. Oh, I'll make the Team Rumble video. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It takes me a while to sort of work out what angle I want to take the video from. At the moment, I feel like I'm missing a few points. Anyway, it was about Team Rumble and Reboot Royale. I don't know which one more to focus on. I felt like I wanted it more to be probably a Party Royale video. This is a 12 likes chat. And I've got a few other videos I want to do as well, so. Cool. Well, I made a couple of updates, but when was it remote explosives in the game? Oh my god, a free gun! A free shotgun can't be hit for 23! Anyone in chat? Anyone? Oh, I voted last holiday. Okay, fair enough. So I've been playing Reload. First time I've actually seen them. Well, Lego was like the last chapter, and it's still here. No, Lego came out at the same time Chapter 5 came out. Reload will be for the rest of the chapter. No, it's a core game mode. It will be as long as it's popping. I mean, as we were talking about, if you look at Party Royale and Team Rumble, they're still core game modes. And they're just useless game modes, really. I think maybe Party Royale might have a case. Team Rumble. GG's on that one. Lego was this chapter. Big Bang. The event. Lego was this chapter. First day of the season. It came out like there was 3 game modes: Lego Festival and Rocket Racing. Like what, the 7th and 6th and 8th of January or something. It was this chapter. Oh no, I've in my head when I've been like thinking of, I have for whatever reason slotted it to chapter 4 for like no reason. I've also like have this weird time dilation where I'm like, I kind of think it was last chapter as well. I don't think you're the only one that does that. Before I go, oh no, it was definitely, it was January, wasn't it? Or whenever chapter 5 came out, December. It was just, it was a set of days, so I can't remember. Chapter 4 suffered. I think retrospectively looking at chapter 4, I think you're very harsh. On certain aspects, Epic got right. I think I said the phrase in the video, I said Epic games in chapter 4 have done really good updates and they're so close to being perfect that they're not. They just missed the mark in so many things. Like, take chapter 2 for example, or chapter 1. Sorry, season 1 or season 2. I can't remember when the heisted update came out, but that was very good stuff. Most of the guns that season throughout chapter 4 are pretty good. I mean, there is some absolute stinkers, like any other chapter would have it. Also, might be controversial, but I think many people misremember the wild season and the jungles. Now, people saying they hated the jungle. Now, I remember something distinct what I brought up in season 4, and I think I know the reason why people hated the jungle biome, and it wasn't actually because of wilds. It was because of what happened after wilds, and I think when did augments take a hit? Because you had an augment in wilds and 2 augments that helped with mobility in the jungle, which you had a mod one which helped you sprint, and you had another one. Now, I said for my season 4 video, I said I wonder if they put mod more on the map so this can be more utilised, and they didn't. So 2 things when season 4 came around made movement in the jungle absolute hard as whatever. It made it more and more difficult. So I think if they didn't remove that out of the game, it would have been more easier to traverse the jungle. I think that was 2 decisions they made going into season 4, which respectively make people think the wild season was worse. When I think the jungle biome got worse in season 4 because they took out 2 really helpful augments and something else came out of the game. I don't know, a grappler hook or something. Something else came out of the game in season 4, which made the jungle so hard to traverse. In actual wilds, I don't think it was that bad. It was the season after that made it absolutely difficult to traverse that stupid biome. not saying it was a perfect season. I'm saying the hate for the biome was afterwards. There was enough mobility added in season 3. I didn't make it too bad. It was the season after, removing everything, that made it awful. I'm agreeing with the statement. I'm just providing a bit more context. Well, so the heisted update was rubbish then. So the Maven wasn't a good gun. So look, there's good things and bad things with every chapter. I'm just like, I feel like we're going to be in chapter 6 and everyone going, well, you know what? I want chapter 4 to come back because I like this and I like that. And what type of chapters do you like? Oh, crisps. I thought you were asking chapters. Crisps! No idea. I should update save season 1. Cool. Chapter 4 map was 0 build focus. Why not? I think retrospectively you might see that as a case, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't the argument at the time. Because the while in season 4 it made 0 build quite hard in some respect going through that middle biome. Thanks for 12 likes, chat. Right, I've just realised I've got a random tactical AR in my 4th slot. 5th technically, if you count the pickaxe. Alright, let's go! Rocket League. Oh no, it's the medallion! Oh, I'm dead. Why are more people not moaning about the boom bowl rather than anything else? God, it's just... Harpoon gun. Well, people just have 3 in their inventory. I don't think people carry 3 harpoon guns, do they? Why would they carry 3 harpoon guns? What? What am I hearing? I mean, probably in comp, they're not restricted to 10, and then people would try and fish up loot around them off the bodies so they didn't have to rotate. Oh, yeah, so yeah, okay. But people have their Clen carry. When did Clen carry? Shout out to you, son. At school, they have like their inventory full. What, of harpoons or of fish? I'm confused. Thanks for 14 likes, chat. Right. Wait, what? Oh, fair enough. Wait, doesn't this not end soon? Is there not an end date for this? Oh, I have no idea. Chat, if you buy anything in Fortnite shop, consider using credit code mrjayowhy in Fortnite shop, #ad, #partner. Chapter 2 gameplay was so good, I don't know. It was the map, or the movement, or the guns. Yeah, but... Alright, try and ask a question. What did Chapter 2 have that Chapter 5 doesn't? I mean, Chapter 5 has a regular update, so too does Chapter 2. Chapter 2 had events. Chapter 5 has events. I mean, one thing that Chapter 2 will always have on other chapters is the length of Chapter 2. 8 seasons. Duos. I don't know. Ballers. That was Chapter 1. I mean, I think that might have been a season when Ballers got re-added in Chapter 2. But they will... I think they... I remember them in Chapter 3 and Chapter 1. I don't actually recall them in Chapter 2. I don't remember them at all. Rideable animals. But that doesn't make the chapter great. Rideable animals could... Some people would call it a distraction. What, so you're saying that what makes Chapter 2 and Chapter 5 so different? It makes Chapter 2 10 times better? Look. Chapter 2 had some great seasons and some, I guess, bad seasons. Season 6 is a notable one. Season 5, to many people, is a bad season. Season 4, I've heard people absolute go hard on Season 4. But some people will say that's one of the best seasons ever. So, you know, when you got a big game like Fortnite, it's very, very hard to try and be an overall census, because there's no animals now. Chapter 2 had hit scan, a map which is just more variety. and a moving storyline with live events, not mini events, and the greatest ever moment. Okay, let's try and uncompact that. Let's try and decompact that one. Chapter 2 had hit scans. Yes, hit scan. Also, well, arguably now Chapter 5 does technically have hit scans. If you play Reload, you will have hit scan again. Although playing Reload as a PC player, like hit scan for me would be just so much more better because I can just scan you, literally. I don't really care which one is Fortnite goes with. They're both pretty decent. Like, I play Call of Duty, I play games which use bullet drop and hit scans in the same game. It doesn't really matter for me. Does that make the chapter map bad? I don't want to get into a PC console argument, but I hear more console players talking about how they hate the hit scan element or the lack of hit scan element. So I guess that's something. Moving storyline. Now chapter 2 is a very good chapter for storyline compared to chapter 5, but let's get down to it. Now chapter 2 had obviously not just live events, mini events, as well as 0 Point Foundation and that Marvel comic. So it had 3 comics, maybe a 4th I'm forgetting, but it had 3 comics. So it had a lot of story to tell. So for that chapter, it's great. But I think, like, we're 3 seasons in. I don't think you would have expected a live event, even in chapter 2 at this point. You've got to remember, after the end event, it took a while. It took like 4 seasons of normal time. I just want to quote that to have a live event. Obviously, could have got delayed for obvious reasons. But, I mean, for the sake of it, I think this chapter's done a really good job in making live events that they have done. Because, I mean, you can argue they're mini events or thingy, but they're in-game events, kind of like what we had back in chapter 1. I would say this chapter mirrors chapter 1 in terms of how events play out there, being in game, because chapter 2 and chapter 3 and chapter 4 and end events in general, and Collision as well, have all been like playlisted events, not technically live events in game. They've been playlisted events. All the events in chapter 5 were actually technically in game if you want to make it like that. So I think it's a bit of an unfair assumption if you're marking chapter 5 down on chapter 2's events, because you had 8 seasons of possible events. Chapter 2 had, I've done it recently, I think they had 18 live events. I think 9 what you would categorize as story events, and further, like, I think you had a couple of music events. That Star Wars thing randomly happened, which everyone hated. So that's not, if you want to get into that, we'll get into that. But everyone hated that Star Wars event. But generally, that's a hard one to go against. And the greatest ever moment. What's the greatest ever moment? I mean, I also like Chapter 2, Season 6. We had 2 comics that season, or 2 comics based in that season, retrospectively, and indeed, I think the Spire POI was very good. Some of the gameplay elements was very good. I like the bows. Well, that might be an argument for bullet drop, I guess. I like the bows. The Recycle was very weird. It is what it was, but generally, it was a really good map. Boney, I think, is a very underappreciative reimagination of Tilted. But it is what it is. But, I don't know. Like, Chapter 2. Like, Chapter 2, Season 2. One of the best seasons, as I keep hearing. But, I was near. I was on the battlefield. I was playing that season oh my god, I couldn't stop hearing the calls for nerf, 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 nerf. Everyone hated the drum gun, the minigun, the what else ever there was. Ugh, it was a real spray meta. I think people forget the power talking about controller and PC. Everyone forgot about that. The battle between console, aim assist, and PC players. That season was one of the boiling points of that whole argument. And I remember some people wanting that season to be over quick time. Now, retrospectively, it's one of the best. Which I feel like it still is one of the best. Even at the time, I really enjoyed that season. But I feel like it's all sugar-coated and everyone's kind of forgot all the... I wouldn't say hate, but points where people would now highlight a bit more than they have been. Chapter 2 was exciting. Donald Master changes tweet location every season. I mean, you also have to remember that 80, maybe even 90% of Fortnite players don't care. Don't care about the story, unfortunately. Amber, exclamation mark, epic, and I shall add a later date. Or add now, I guess. Thanks, Mitchell. Chapter 2 was... I'll check. What do you think about the... I don't even know what that is. I'm obviously getting too old. I said I'm probably doing solos, as I've been saying. We don't... Yes, but there were so many theories and related lore that made me excited. Yeah, obviously, in the world of, I guess, lore and that would be something to be excited about. But I kind of argued against Donald Master doing stuff like that. Like, at the end of the day, I get it's cool, but it does really cause some issues further down the line. Like, always reality dropping names, which he did, and his locations, like the reality warriors and stuff like that. Thing reality 659, 61, whatever it was. No one really knows what it is now. I could absolutely talk about the storyline all day. You know, actually, can I talk about the storyline all day? Probably not. It's. Now, if you want to watch it, where's the video I talk about? Rising and it's a really good video. Where is it on? I'm trying to think what's... God, this freaking Diablo advert.
There would be consequences. Let go of me!
Has enough time passed since the reboot of the Fortnite storyline after the Chapter 4 end event? I mean, nothing has happened since, and if I'm honest, nothing really happened before. This season we have been in... That was loud, wasn't it? For some reason I got my browser turned all the way up, but it doesn't need to be that loud. No, it's not that video. I need to name my videos better. Oh, I know the thumbnail for it now. I know it's when I see the thumbnail. Just clocked in my head. Unless I changed it. Which I don't think I did. Oh, damn it, where is it? Oh my god, where is it? Oh god. Kobe, how's it going? Oh, it's like Diablo advert. It's on like literally like it's about 30 seconds long, and it's 30 seconds too long. Where is it? Oh my god. I heard it longer ago than I thought I did. Anyway, my whole point was what I was about to so I feel like we're at a point, as I can say, I can talk about story all day. I feel like the Fortnite storyline is at a point again where when you read a story, you go through arcs, you go through climaxes, rise in actions, rise in arcs, and so basically, we're introduced to a character. We find out what's the word I'm looking for? You find out the characters not vice. What's the word I'm looking for? You find out the characters trouble. They need something and they need to find a solution. And then you work towards that solution, and then you find out, okay, another problem. This guy's in the way of that solution. We need to get rid of him. So you get to this point, and then eventually you get to a point of a climax, after a rise in action, where you get a conclusion, resolution, and then, yeah. So stories should, go into, should go into action. Also, it's funny enough I say this because they keep tweeting that photo of the, I play Fortnite. I get excited about the season. Season comes out. I get bored. New season hype. New season comes out and it starts again. That's the same cycle of a story. Basically, that's how you should take on a story. You can't always be in this, oh my god, the storyline is so exciting, this is happening. You will get bored of it. You will get too used to it, and you will always want you can't like have peaks where they keep going up and up and up and up and up. Eventually it will dip. That's just natural. So eventually you will get bored of Fortnite. You will get bored of the season. You can't have a season go on forever. You can't always have a story hitting every single day. It will just get too much. So you have to have these moments where you do. That's what I'm trying to find. I did a whole video on that. I can't find where it is. Story Fortnite will never win. Why is this video unlisted?
So yeah, the current storyline is back on track. We have Sloan back, cool things to re-dive into, like the malls, like kind of similar to what we have with Jonesy in Season 9 of the Division. And that is the problem with this season. It's the drum gun. Hold on. Oh. Get it, get it.
Okay, it's not really a storyline video. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Oh, okay, well, I'll try and find it later. Damn it. I might need to do another video on that then. I'll probably change the thumbnail on it to something else to try and get more views, but I've lost it, so that's stupid. Let's have one more look. There is no storyline anymore. I mean, there is. The whole Pandora's box, Megalodon, the Nitro, the Wanderer. I mean, I don't know. Can you say that's a storyline or just a bunch of things? I don't know. Fortnite's craziest duo moments. Fortnite, we get it, stop. Fortnite soft reboot. What is this video? Fortnite should you delete Fortnite?
Put your harness on.
Oh, here we go. It's another weird advert. How have you started your stream? Press the go live button on OBS. The storyline is introduce random characters who are trying to destroy the island for no reason and disappear for no reason. Yeah, that's kind of what I was. Oh wait, that's what I was kind of saying.
Video before deleting Fortnite. Now, Fortnite may be one of the most active games right now at this moment, but I can feel something brewing. With 10 days out from a suspected update, and player numbers in every mode are decreasing. So are people getting bored of Fortnite? Of course, people are back to work and school, and we're past the hyper season OG, the end event, and a brand new chapter. So with that success comes a higher sustained level of happiness and enjoyment. The last 3 months as a Fortnite fan has been absolutely crazy. Fortnite OG...
Okay, I think this is actually the video where I mentioned it.
One of the best times to be a Fortnite player. So is it completely unfair for Fortnite players currently to be asking for a new update after 3 months of incredible work by Epic Games? And while that may be an important question, in today's video, we want to answer why are they bored? Because why do they want a new update? It's because the game is boring. And that's what it boils down to. Well, this is what I'm hearing anyway in my comment section and when I live stream. The game is boring. But I don't think it's that simple, and I'm going to explain why that is. When I started gaming, games like Fortnite and that constant update weren't really a thing. The game you bought is the game you got. But that player behavior over the years has changed. Now games need constant updating. This is where I shall bring up the first issue. While happiness may accumulate over time, in gaming, I don't believe that translates so well. The same thing happens when you buy a toy. You're very excited, and then you start playing with it. It's kind of short-lived, and then you're looking for the next thing. But of course, recently Fortnite's done a very good job of being able to sustain that momentum with Fortnite OG, the end event, and of course Chapter 5 and the new game modes. But of course, all them updates are not sustainable. So players now currently find themselves without that high. But what is happening here? Well, this is something called the hedonic treadmill. No matter.
There we go. So I knew it. So I could call it "Should you delete Fortnite?" Okay, no, we found it. We found it, chat. We got there in the end. We got there in the end. Which is actually a good title of the video because people want to delete Fortnite because apparently updates and stuff. Right. Now I've got this at 2 times the speed, but.
What happens? You should return back to normal levels. So naturally, Fortnite should return to being mid. It's ingrained to your DNA. So if I was to
So basically, there is a human trait that you can't always, as you can see, and you can't, you know, oh my god, the end event, crazy, first update of the season, pretty good. You're not good, and in-season update is not going to be good at that end event, is it? So you're going to naturally go down, and then you get build up again, and then again. And then this. So you can't have this weird thing because it will always return back to normal whatever you do.
Actually, Fortnite should return to being mid. It's ingrained to your DNA. So if I was to oversell this, imagine if you had the end event every single day, eventually you would become desensitized to it. So it doesn't really matter what Epic does. Eventually we'll just get bored of the game because it's psychological. The same can be said when you get a pay rise. When you want to buy a new car, when you bought it, you want the next thing. You're never really satisfied. But the issue here is Fortnite's own success has been their failure. Because Epic has hit home run after home run, the highs were high and the lows will feel so much lower. For example, if we had gone from Chapter 4 Season 3 to Chapter 5 Season 1, Chapter 4 Season 3 being a season that many people don't like. And if I use a saying as an example here, like someone who has a...
Oh, okay, this is an interesting point I don't remember making.
4 Season 3 to Chapter 5 Season 1. For example, if we had gone from Chapter 4 Season 3...
Chapter 4 Season 3, that's
to
wild.
Chapter 5 Season 1. Chapter 4 Season 3 being a season that many people don't like. And if I use a saying as an example here, like someone who has a short fuse, their fuse would have already been...
So I think what I was trying to say then was that, see, retrospectively at the time, people were getting very bored. There we go. People were getting very bored of Chapter 5 Season 1 because we had a whole end event, the OG. So basically, our levels are here. But, so you think Chapter 5 Season 1, but I was saying, if you go from Chapter 4 Season 3 to Chapter 5 Season 1, you might be on an upwards trajectory rather than a downwards trajectory. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's like, wow, Chapter 4 Season... To be fair, Chapter 4 Season 4 wasn't too bad. So you had the Season OG, end event, Chapter 5 Season 1, another event, and you know, you get this... Okay, you probably couldn't see my hand there, but you know, you get these ups. Ooh. So, now I can see what I'm doing. Chapter 4, Season 4, Chapter OG, Big Bang, Chapter 5, Season 1, another event happens, Season 2 build up, then you go down again, then Season 3 build up, then nerfs, then reload, then down again. But what I'm saying is, Chapter 5, Season 1, retrospectively would have worked better if it followed a season like Chapter 4, Season 3. Hey, oh, this season bad. Oh, Chapter 5, Season 1, this is so cool. Okay. Oh, this society? Oh, wow. So it's like, Epic Games can't really win because of their own success.
been quite short with that season being very poor. They would have given Chapter 5 Season 1 more time in us coming from Season OG. And
do you generally listen to videos at one? Like, if I'm listening to videos, I'm listening to it too. I don't care if it's my video, Clark's video, Clen's video. I'm watching it at two times speed. I want the information quick. That's me getting bored. That's okay. I say that well. That's not me getting bored. I just want I can take on the information as quickly as I can.
Hi. I'm always fascinated how much that plays a part in people's opinion of a season. Slightly going off topic here, but staying on topic. The Chapter 4 end event was an amazing event. For me, it ended quite abruptly. It left me on a high, and for that reason, the event for about 20 minutes.
So, as a storyline fan, so there's a few in here. I as a storyline fan, felt that the Big Bang event left me like, wait, what? Wait, I was expecting something crazy, a crazy reveal, but the reveal was just the metaverse, which I have no problems with. I think Lego and stuff and what Epic Games are building is actually quite cool on its own thing, but it kind of stepped over a mark here. So when I had that high of wow, when we had the first bit, when we had the rocket going down, and then afterwards I was just like, where's the direction on this event? This is so weird. So at the end of the event, I was like, what? I was like, I went from here to here pretty quickly because I was like, that's not what I suspected from it. So it'd be interesting to see how storyline most reacts to that event.
Minutes afterwards felt rubbish, but it was a good event. But I don't know what I expected at the end, but it wasn't like a gradual drop off. It was an immediate drop off for me, which made the event feel worse than it actually was. So just consider. Before uninstalling or quitting the game, just consider why you think the game's boring or you're not finding the game as enjoyable. Because the game is always constantly pushing boundaries in terms of creating a whole new map, chapter, new game modes, and that is Epic proactively trying to limit this need and want for more updates more regularly. I think to help this is just simply, I've said this before, I don't think it's a problem to take a break from Fortnite. Or if you feel like you still occasionally enjoy the game, set your own challenges. Of course, play with friends more, and of course, try different game modes, creative modes, and just use your imagination a bit more. I hear a lot of people annoying that Lego hasn't been updated, and I feel like it's more.
I remember this argument as well, like people saying that Lego was a bit dead or something afterwards. I'm like, it didn't get enough updates. I mean, Lego sandbox games and stuff like Lego you really should be able to. The whole point of playing with friends and stuff and exploring, I think, like games like Minecraft really should have updates. Doesn't need them. I feel like if you just expecting the game to update then you're not using your imagination. I think that's my argument here.
More problem of imagination. Like, yes, you may have completed all the biomes at the moment, but there is still some crazy things I don't think you've even considered building in this game mode. But there is an update coming soon, so maybe you just have to wait for that. Use my support creator code in the Fortnite. That's mrjayowhy. Hashtag ad.
Yeah, well, that's that. In my opinion, Chapter 3 and 4 were wasted, but I think of the game they lost for the storyline, and the updates are just boring, but the storyline were amazing. I would disagree. I think there was some. I feel like you're retrospectively, which we have been talking about, Godzilla, retrospectively putting the whole chapter in one box. Oh, it was all bad. It was all this, and we were all that. We talked in depth today about the heisted update. Certain mega updates were pretty cool. The vaults. Most of the weapons in Chapter 4 weren't bad. Yes, there were some stinkers, I'm not going to lie. Chapter 3, Collision, good events. Yeah, back in the Vibin and Paradise. Well, no, I would say the Evo stick weapons are some of the best weapons in the game. Like, they were really cool. I don't think there was anything wrong with them. And there's someone in chat want to perk up now and say, no, the Evo stick weapons. I hate weapons which the more you hit someone, the more they get a better rarity. I feel that's really cool. We haven't really seen a weapon like that before. Evo Chromes are good. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like retrospectively. And then we've already made the argument, or I've already made the argument, saying that retrospectively, everyone says that Chapter 2, Season 2 was amazing, which I've looked back on my videos at the time, and people were just spam, control the aim assist. So I feel like retrospectively, people can be a bit harsh on certain events and certain seasons. Scythe PK hated it. And if Lit C was here, he'd be able to tell you. There was one. Well, what was it? What was the weapon that was? Oh, what was it? The water bending. I remember I came on stream, I streamed, I went, okay, this water bending, very powerful item. I think it's really good. I went off stream, had dinner, came back, and someone said, "Oh, it's a shame about the water bending." Sorry, what about the water bending? Oh, it's I can't use it. It's far too weak. I'm going. What? I mean, it's not that. Okay, whatever. It's your opinion. Next day, they buffed it to the hills, and then we got what we were, and that was the community. So you got to be getting, and I think that's not really a sense of content creators. But I remember a situation with Lachlan. Not a situation. It makes it sound like I've had beef with him. But I remember him literally. I can't remember what it was. Was it this season or last season? He's done it a few times where he picks up a gun and goes, "Oh yeah, I can't use this. It's rubbish." I think it was the laser beam. I know some people in here used it, but you've used it enough now to make an executive decision, I understand. But he literally picked it up and said it was rubbish. Now, he was trying to use it as a long-distance AR, which... and that ain't going to happen. You're going to struggle with that. I think there is an issue with content creators slamming weapons and everyone just following like a bunch of sheep. And then there was another weapon a few seasons ago or something else where I was like, he hated it. I was like, wait, what? Are you going to play Fallout? Sometimes this is just what we do. We just chat. And I quickly want to say something. And, as much as I play Fortnite, it's my main game. I do play Fortnite. I do want my actual self to come across and stream. So generally, sometimes we will just have these chats. But anyway, did anyone want to watch this video? Because it is quite time sensitive. I guess not time sensitive. I guess there is a bit of a point to this video at the moment in terms of why people are getting bored of the game. And actually, I will probably just share that on the thing I shared. So I might have to note this one down because I think it's really important. I think it's important to this point. people getting bored of the game, or this Fortnite circle, the mystical Fortnite circle, which tells you get excited, play the game, get bored, new season. It's human behaviour. It's nothing to do with Fortnite. Chat's funny. Yeah. As I said, I thought I'd be mainly focused on solos this stream, so I want to make that clear. But duos should be another stream. I mean, literally all the last 10 streams have been either playing with viewers or doing customs. It's called live. Literally, it is a human behaviour. It's a human trait. You can't. Happiness isn't. I said it in this video. Happiness isn't. What did I say? It was a really good
You should
line.
watch this video before deleting Fortnite. Now, Fortnite may be one of the most active games right now at this moment, but I can feel something brewing. We're 10 days out from a suspected update, and player numbers in every mode are decreasing. So are people getting bored of Fortnite? Of course, people are back to work and school, and we're past the hyper season OG, the end event, and the brand new chapter. So with that success comes a higher sustained level of happiness and enjoyment. The last 3 months as a Fortnite fan has been absolutely crazy. Fortnite OG, Chapter 5, Lego, Fortnite Festival, Rocket Racing, one of the best times to be a Fortnite player. So is it completely unfair for Fortnite players currently to be asking for a new update after 3 months of incredible work by Epic Games? And while that may be an important question, in today's video we want to answer why are they bored? Because why do they want a new update? It's because the game is boring. And that's what it boils down to. So this is what I'm hearing anyway in my comment section and when I live stream. The game is boring. But I don't think it's that simple, and I'm going to explain why that is. When I started gaming, games like Fortnite and that would constantly update weren't really a thing. The game you bought is the game you got. But that player behaviour over the years has changed.
Oh, that's it. Happiness may accumulate over time, but not in a game. Unfortunately, you always start to get bored of it. Although some people would argue that happiness doesn't always accumulate. You can't keep getting more and more happier. It will become a point that you start to get desensitized by it. Like if you won the lottery every day, oh, that just goes more than my millions. Oh, like the first day, second day, third, fourth, and then it's I've won the lottery like 5 times now. You know what I mean? It's it is what it is. But if you join the Discord, which I think is in the description, or I think you can get to it somehow, and you can keep up with today with when I actually do like a custom stream or play with viewers stream, which obviously this stream wasn't intended as that, so. Oh, there we go. I think about Fortnite, I think is more fun because I never played it when Chapter 2 came out. I still think the best game in the world. See, that's another interesting. That's literally the same point, because at the same point I was trying to make, if you go from Chapter 4, Season 3, like you jog the seasons around. Like, coming off of Season OG, a very good Chapter 4, Season 4 in my book. You had the what's that weapon where you hogged it and you went rocket round? That was a very good weapon. I think it was an alright season. You had Season OG, then you had the Big Bang. You come off that and you go into Chapter 5, Season 1, where it was change a loophole, change a map, change a game. It's all new. Some people ain't going to like it. And it's like, wow, we came off such a high and now we're here. And it's like, you will naturally think less of that season, and it's kind of unfair. But if you're new, obviously, if it depends how new you would have gone through that season. But if you don't have Chapter 2 or Chapter 1 to compare your sense of where your pinnacle moment of Fortnite is very different to someone else's, you know. So that's an interesting factor to point in if you just had never played the game before. I guess if you take Chapter 2, you might have, you know, I don't know, you play Chapter 3, but it's like, you know, Collision was a great moment, and some people will have that on their best event, but new players won't even consider that. Oh wow, the Pandora's box opening was a great event. I started on Chapter 2. Yes, man, should I do this? Like, then you won't have anything in Chapter 1 to really compare to. Even though end event is arguably one of the best events ever. Even like some of the mini events, the community events as well. Evo Chrome was pink. That's what I'm saying. Evo Chrome was crazy. But some people don't like Paradise, and they won't even consider stuff like that. They were so basically when you shoot the Evochrome weapons, the more you hit a person, they would go up in rarity. Honestly, they were broken. You would land at the Herald Sanctum. You would land there, and you would get her Evochrome, which was already mythic, and it just slapped. But normally you just get another Evochrome weapon. Oh, good custom. As I said, customs will probably be the next stream, or just playing with squads in general. Oh, I remember those now. Yeah. Also, the chrome mechanic was very good, but some people was vibing. See, this is the same point I was making. If you move from wild season to another season, which wasn't the last resort, is that going from vibing to Paradise. Say you went from vibing to OG, vibing to season chapter 2, season 2, or like. It's like it would have been interesting to see how people would have perceived the game going off of a worse season. So it's like Vibe and then Paradise, like the mobility in that season. Which isn't that when they added sliding as well? So you had sliding, you had chrome, you had the Evo Chrome weapons. Like generally, like I don't know how people pin them to as some of the worst seasons, Like vibing might have its issues, but Paradise is I think, pretty good. Like, okay, what are we talking about? Chapter 3, aren't we? Paradise. How would you see that? What, season 1, season 2, season 2, season 1, season 4, season 3? I can't really remember season 1 of them being like. I'll ask me now. I'll probably go season 2, season 4, season 2, season 2, season 4, season 1, season 3. I honestly just can't remember season 1. Oh, Paradise, you had the whole Nothing quest, Bites, the Paradigm reskin. Didn't you have the Mythics come back, the Spider-Man Mythics? And also they put the lever paired with a shotgun at first, but it did OP damage, so Evo shotgun was my only reliable shotgun. We had the Herald. You had a floating POIs. Map changes were pretty good in that season. Sidekick and Chrome. Evo Chrome shotgun. Burst rifle. Chrome splash. Suppressed SMG. Prime shotgun. Prime wasn't bad. Because I actually saw Mr. Dean Genie. Was it Mr. Dean Genie or was it someone he follows retweeted? And he was like, "Oh, this was the best Zero build season ever," and he put the Prime. So, and that's what you were talking about. And he had the lever unvolted, rapid SMG, suppressed machine gun, Ranger shotgun, Cobra DMR, grappler glove came back in. Yes, that was it. It wasn't the Spider-Man Mythic. It was a grappler glove. And you had Fortnite Mares. And that wasn't, you know what, retrospectively, I don't think that was a bad Fortnite Mares season. Pumpkin Launcher, Candy. Unvolted. Pulse Rifle came back. Reality Springs, oh, they were good. Yeah, well, sorry, people say Paradise a bad season. The Star Wars update. Oh my god, and they added the Octane that season. Was that season? I think I might fight someone next time they say season 3, chapter 3, season 4 is a bad season. I actually might fight them. I might see if I can phone up KSI, and I actually might have a fight. I actually might fight him. We got a Misfits undercard. Oh, then we had a random POIs changing. Okay, actually, there's comments on Fortnite Wiki. As much as I hate this season, I really love the trailers. Ever watch? Okay. I feel bad for those who couldn't get Lennox Rose. Okay, sus. Why doesn't Chapter 1 have 10 seasons? Why does Chapter 1 have 10 seasons, Chapter 2 has 8, and why does Chapter 3 have 4 seasons? Because they want to crank up the map. It was so sad to see. Grapple Glove, you may have just been a cheap Spider-Man. But I love you. Okay. That will probably be a later stream, not in this stream. Kobe, how's it going? Yeah, Octane came chapter 3, season 4. Goated season. You know what? We do a tier list actually. Tier list. Fortnite seasons. Oh no, I need to find one that has Arrowverse seasons. I can't even remember Arrowverse seasons. Oh, is that every Arrowverse season? Oh my god, it's all the seasons. What's this one meant to be? Oh, Constantine. When they added Constantine, that wasn't part of the Arrowverse. Arrow, Black Lightning, Batwoman, The Flash, Superman, Lois, DC Legends of Tomorrow. Anyone remember random seasons? No? Okay, whatever. No, I want Fortnite. Fortnite seasons. And yeah, this is now the problem of trying to find see, Fortnite season 20, Fortnite season 30. I think people just find these so easy. Oh my god. Every Fortnite season. Chapter 5, season 3. What's happened? Okay, maybe not. Can't find one. Chapter 5, season 3. I'm not gonna make one either. Like, oh, there we go. Found it. Found it. What was chapter 3, season 3 again? I can't remember. It was vibing. Alright. Now. Season 1, didn't play. Maybe played. Right. Oh no. I'm retrospectively thinking. I did watch most of these seasons, actually. I just didn't play the game. I had a life back then. Right, so we just actually do. I feel like I don't know. I can't be asked. You know what? We just do from chapter 3, chapter 4, and chapter 5, like the most See, we can be here all day talking about the other chapters. We do them at the end, but we do. So, Chapter 3, Season 1. Of course, we had the Spider-Man mythics. We had the new map. We had Artemis, which was, I know, very good map. We had some interesting, I guess, Fortnite challenges that season in terms of the whole paradigm thing. And being trapped on the moon, being presumed dead or something, or not dead, and then who knows what happened there. We had good quest with the scientists. There was a bit of a spray meta, I guess, with the MK, the Foundation as a boss. Or no, by the end you could just harpoon him. Everyone realised you could just do that. The map was pretty good. You had Sentry. You had you had the south side of the map, which I still have to do that, even though I'm 30 years old. The south side of the map is it was pretty interesting. You know what? I'll say that's a solid 8 here. No, maybe. You know what? We might have to move these things around. What's an amazing season? Yes. Now, Chapter 3, Season 2, we had Collision, good event. We had a build up to that. We even had a video from mrjayowhy where he said that Chapter 3 would only have 4 seasons, and he got that bang on. Actually, that's a lie. That was actually wait. Was that season or was that season? Yeah, no, that was that season. I'm trying to remember, actually. Tanks too, yes. So we had tanks. We did have that video. We had tanks. The Collider. We had... Did we have balloons yet? What was like the main meta that season? What was the main meta, chat? Battle Pass. The Prowler came out that season, didn't it? Outpost. Then we had fights. We had random fights. They were pretty cool. Jetpacks to blimps. We had thermal rifle and a random assault rifle. Sloane's burst. Oh yeah, Sloane had 3 clones. Whatever was going on there. Actually, the loot pool was a bit... I don't know. Wow. The loot pool wasn't great, no? Unless I'm forgetting something. It just doesn't look good looking at it retrospectively. You had the Huntsman Saber thermal rifle. You had the Scope assault rifle. You had the Striker burst. You had the drum shotgun, combat SMG. You had the drum shotgun, assault rifle, revolver, scout, and a Nighthawk. Ooh. I don't remember that. That's awful. That's an awful loot pool. We're gonna have to look at a video from season 2. Lachlan saved the day, even though you bash weapons after using them once. But oh well. Chapter 3, season 2 gameplay. Just something, please. Oh my god, it's not as easy just to find a... Oh my god, what? What was the season actually called? Not restricted. Resistance. Can you just look up... Okay, what is happening here? Oh, Zero Build came out. Okay, Zero Build came out. Remember that. Okay. pretty good. Loot pool? Really? I don't know. I feel like a bit... Maybe I'm forgetting about the scope assault rifle. So that was just... No, I'm just saying that was the starting loot. So, Armored Bosch then came. Then we had the 7 anti-vehicle turret. Anvil. Then they re-unvaulted the MK. Then Building came back, of course, because they vaulted Building. Then they vaulted the MK again. And the Legacy Combat. Oh no! Okay. Okay, they must have had... I don't know what happened here. And they unvaulted the MK and the Combat and then revaulted them 2 days later. So I don't really know what happened there. Unvaulted the MK again. Ranger came out, which was new. Columbos. I forgot about Columbos. Banging. Rift to Goes, Boogie Bombs, Light Machine Gun. Ooh, this is very semi-automatic weapons, though. They're not a favourite of mine, really. Oh, unvaulted the Flintlock Hunting Rifle. Starting to sound a bit better. Randomly unvaulted Sideways weapons. What are they doing this season? Oh, that might have something to do with storyline, actually. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Darth Vader came in to help, didn't he? Okay, I missed out Gunner's Stinger SMG. That's okay. Okay, so the mythics are quite good, but I'm just thinking about the standardized ute pool. You also had a couple of exotics next season. Okay, that's made more sense. So the standard loot was a Ranger Assault Rifle, which at the time, I liked it. I still actually like it now, I'm being honest. Striker Burst Rifle, MK, all rarities, Light Machine Gun. Striker Pump, for some reason wasn't noted down in new weapons. Drum and Auto Shotgun, Ranger. I feel like everyone was probably running around with a Striker in that season. Okay, all in all, I feel like I remember this season being better than that season, for me. But retrospectively, looking at some of the loot, I would have had to have gone for the mythics. Because everything else is looking a bit... No worries, man. Go and play the game. So, I'll give it an A. I'll give it an A. Right. Now we move. Vibing. Very interesting season. Very controversial. Looking back at that season. A bit of a like for some people. But, you know, we did have Eevee that season. Obviously, Paradigm, Quests. Vibing Quest, like the storyline for this season as well, was not bad. We had some mentions of the Nothing very early on this season. We had, I think some really cool things. Some of probably the best storyline challenges I think we might have ever had. And it wasn't too crazy. I feel like nowadays I just look at storyline quests and think, oh, I've got to go. Oh, no. Why? Okay, Hammer Assault Rifle. Oh, Shotgun. Stinger SMG. Oh, Reality Saplings. Oh, it was this season Reality Saplings came in. So they were vibing. Okay. Wait, am I still looking at the wrong season here? It just looks like the same loot pool. Oh, they added a 2-shot shotgun and a prime shotgun to this season and took out the other drum gun or whatever they had. They had a charge SMG. I feel like that was okay at some points. Heavy Sniper came back. Then they had the Marksman Rifle, which then became DMR. They had a Kamehameha that season. Armored Walls as well. The Nimbus Clouds and Versus boards. Versus boards wasn't bad, you know. Ripsaw Launcher, Grapple Glove. So that was new because obviously they wanted a replacement. So they did Grapple Glove. Obviously not the Spider-Man Mythic. Ugh, Eevee. Okay. You might have. I don't know. Well, let's see. I don't think this season is as... I will keep saying this. I don't think this season is as mad and bad as people make out. I feel like it had some quirks, I suppose. I mean, okay, some trivia according to Fortnite Wiki. One interesting thing which people get annoyed about. This was a talking point back in the day. This is the only Chapter 3 season to not feature a Marvel series in the Battle Pass. Oh my god, all these Marvel series are taken out. We're not having original skin concepts in the Battle Pass. So that might be a point up. Season 3 is the only Chapter 3 season not to have a member of the Seven in the key art. Chapter 3, Season 3 was the last season done on Master work on. Yeah, trash. Give an F. Right. No, all in all, I think we give it, retrospectively to what we're doing here, Chapter 3, Chapter 4, and Chapter 5, I think it's currently a C, but we can move. Okay, so Season 4, for those of you who wasn't here, we already talked about it, and arguably, I think, with the Evo stick, along with some of the other things were in that season, I think I really enjoyed the season. I would say I enjoyed it more than in this season. I would honestly say that. I take it to the grave. I think it, the Chrome, the mobility, the Herald and Battle Pass. The event was a letdown. Not gonna lie, not gonna brush it up anyway. It was a bit of an hour. It was a 40-minute game, which annoyed the life out of me. But very cool. Very cool. Obviously, some POI changes were pretty cool. Oh. So where's chat gone? Sorry, chat, I seem to have lost you for 2 seconds. Give me a second. Right, okay. So at the moment, I think there is an argument we need to stick it Paradise further than Season 1 for me. I don't know what you think about it, but oh. That's how I'm feeling. Right. Chapter 4, Season 1. Now, coming off a big bang, I was a little hurt. Storyline didn't get what it was, but we got a Shapeless Man that season, so I feel like most of these be going in A. And that Shockwave Hammer, kinetic ore, runs through my veins. Honestly, really good items. Oh no, I'm trying to just remember in my head some places. Obviously, I remember the dig site or whatever it's called, where you would find most of the chrome weapon, most of the kinetic ore. Battle Pass wasn't too bad. Had the Aegis Champion. I think all in all, the map was pretty good. 40 Splits was good. It's a shame it only lasted one season. First season on Unreal Engine 5.1. Hurdling. Reality Augments. They were very good. Capture points. Oh yeah, capture points. Still a thing in this season. Rift encounters were added this season. Kinetic ore as well. And wait, tactical assault rifle now does first person. Was first person weapons a thing before this season? I didn't really see anything before. They changed most of the weapons, didn't they, in season 4? Wasn't that season 3? Assault rifle, Excalibur rifle. Forgot about that one. Maven, Thunder, the Red Eye. You know what? Was it Primal Flame mode this season? Wait, what? So sometimes you completely forget about some of the big points from seasons. Ledge, how's it going? Oathbound chests. Unvaulted stuff, okay. There's a Christmas season as well. Deku Smash came in this season. Was this the season where you had Deku and the Call Me Your Mama both in at the same time, didn't you? At one point, I think. And we had some really cool reality augments. NA Central servers got added this season. Oh, heat level and heat level. Oh my god. Okay, this actually might be an argument to place this on. We might have to put these in beer tier. B tier. B tier. There we go. What am I saying? Betty. But honestly, the heat level thing saved this season, and as well as the highest weapons. Oh my god. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Alright, we're going to go through this fast because I've just remembered I need to make dinner and I'm hungry. Right, so that was season 1. Season 2, we had the pulse rifle. Mega coming into the game. Our first real city POI, which people wanted for years. But they actually complained that season. I remember a complaint from that season that most of the buildings you couldn't actually go into, were mostly emptied or fake. Fake news. The buildings were fake news in that season. But I guess the vehicles were pretty cool. The small change they made that season, not like this season, obviously. The grinding aspects were pretty good. Or the pulse rifle, no, kind of. This season had a broken meta, in my opinion. You would have to land if you wanted to win a game early on before they replaced the pulse rifle for the. Was it the mythic drum gun or something they changed it to later on in the season? But you had to land at the vaults, and then you had to go to weather stations, and then you had to go for the pulse rifle at Spawn Island, or you lose. So I really enjoyed the season, but I kind of actually hated it for that reason. It made the gameplay so strictured, or rigid, as I like to say. But is it better than Paradise? I know some people might hate me putting Paradise above season 1, but honestly, Evo stick weapons, greatly underappreciated. I feel like something like that needs to come back. That's just my opinion. Right, season 3. Now, I'm going to look through Wilds. Now I've got it in front of me. I'm going to look through Wilds. I'm going to see some of the augments I had this season, which made traversing the jungle slightly easier. Oh, you know what? They had the book that season. They had some really good challenges. Tezuka Chasfi, Dr. Sloan came back. For lore-wise, this was a good season. We had Artemis Prime. Or wasn't that? That might have been the season after. I get my seasons confused. I end up doing this sometimes. Primal Companion. Sprint Lines. Shell Slide. Swift Shotgun Reload. Reckless Reload. Medium Ammo Required. Shore and Sprint. So you had Shore and Sprints. And you had... Oh, they were vaulted. Mod Warrior. I think Mod Warrior was pretty good. And there was one more. Thermal Mod, which made the mod... See, this. I think retrospectively, I think people go at the jungle biome for the season after, because I feel like when they rotated them augments out, which made traversing in season 4, which obviously the biome was still there in season 4, granted, but I don't think it was a problem in that season. Roman redeploy. Oh my god, he had Roman redeploy in 2511. So basically, it just made the whole traversion, like, honestly, the biome was alright this season. It was the following season. Shrub mod. Oh yeah, and that. So it literally, you had augments that worked in conjunction with the biome that season. Once they were all removed, it's just rip. I might have to make a video on that actually. Our Keymasters were good, weren't they? You know what? I will put Wilds above Vibin, but I can't in any right mind put it above the other seasons. You know, arguably, I remember it quite fondly for story. In storyline, well, season one, yeah, storyline opinions, I will put above. If I'm taking everything, should I be taking everything into account though? We'll leave it there for now. And then chapter 4, season 4, which is this season. Now, this season was story dead. Another season where we had 2 teams, 2 factions, and when we had to go week in, week out and meet these people. Hello, I'm Dave. This is my job. Hello, I'm John. And it's like, oh, here we go again. I hated that. I can mark it here. But Rocket Ram, the POIs in that season were pretty good. I know some people say they all look the same, all like the hotels, which I think was meant to be the idea, really. I think that actually was half the point, or the clips POIs. The lead-up, actually, talking about season 3, the lead-up was very good. You know what? Storyline, I would have to put it above Chapter 4, Season 1. Chapter 3, Season 1. It would actually go above that. But obviously you had the whole thing, then you build up to OG, you had the time machine. I was gripped this season. I was pretty gripped. So I would have to, maybe that's an A-tier season for me. Because you forget my storyline approach to a season. And then we had season OG, which is obviously comeback. Gameplay was a lot simpler, which I did call for in the video the season prior. When it was still in Chapter 4, Season 4, I said, this, or was it afterwards? I felt like if they just go back to simplistic gameplay, because I got annoyed of having... Chapter 4, literally the whole Chapter 4 was land at designated POIs, the POIs for that season, then go to the weather towers, then go to Loot Island, win the game. And the next game, you would do the same. It got really, really, not boring, but it's got like, why can't I just land at random POI? It would make POI so redundant in some places. And Fortnite OG was like, here you go, here's where do you want to land? There? Okay, you can land there. Which, you know, I might have to put that A tier. It is what it is. Maybe above that. Actually, maybe above that as well. Oh, right. Chapter... Obviously, and then obviously OG walked into Chapter 5, Season 1. Now, I will say again, if Chapter 5 followed Wilds, instinctively, I think it would be... Where was this? Instinctively, I think it would be above some other seasons, but because it came off such a high of Season OG and a big bang, and sort of a very good Chapter 4, Season 4, I feel like Chapter 5, Season 1 could have done anything. I feel like maybe... I feel like people would have hated it. I wonder if they just went straight in with Chapter 5, Season 3. I wonder what the vibe would have been there to go from OG to this season. I wonder what the vibe would have been. That's an interesting thing, but it's above vibing. It's above Season 3, 1, Chapter 3, 1. I think it's mid-B here. And then we got Season 2. Obviously, we can talk a bit about Bullet Drop, but Bullet Drop wasn't really an issue in there because I thought it was going to be a one-season thing, but I was pretty sure it was going to be for the whole chapter. But yeah, Miss Immortals, really good storyline. They could have leaned a bit more into the Greek mythology, but they didn't. The Mythics were good. I think the Avatar collab was good. As I said, it was the community's fault for moaning about it was being too weak the first time it came out. That was their fault. But I would say it was A tier season for me. Maybe OG might be S tier actually, or maybe Resistance. So it's definitely S tier. Put it there. And then we have this season, which arguably started off as really good with the cars. I like the meta, but I would have wanted Epic to keep it how it was in the first day of the season for like 2 weeks, and seeing people turn away from like people. I need competition. I need to feel like I'm not dying for no reason. I need to feel like I keep, if I got a bit about myself, I can do something. So, I mean, but all in all, it's not a bad season. I don't know. I feel like it gets harder and harder to quote seasons and to listen them because you've got so many things. Like if you just did storyline, like I would S tier. I would possibly bring up vibing because of a whole Sloan and Prime thing. Like it's same with chapter 2, season 6. Storyline wise, S tier, S tier, S tier. That for me, the cube watching days actually that would go in there. If you're like quoting seasons on just generally how I felt in them, like to be fair, I think chapter 6 for me, chapter 2, season 6 for me would still be quite high because I really like the bows that season were pretty good. But honestly, at this point, I just feel like there's so many like things you could mark a season on that it gets a bit to a point that it gets ridiculous trying to like fine tune it. Like, which narrative are you taking from? But anyway, chat. That is me. I need to go and make dinner. But anyway, guys, it has been your boy, mrjayowhy. Thanks for watching. I will be back maybe later. Maybe with some squad games. Until next time, it's been your boy.